Whoever told me to look up this Bobby Approved app, we're in a fight. The first thing I saw when I opened the app was this: keto coupons. I went to bed with gum in my mouth and woke up with gum in my hair. And then I knew it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Browse by brand. These are pretty expensive. Maybe they have deals with these brands. I'll forgive that. I didn't even get to scanning foods. I saw the ingredient list. They rate foods on a stoplight system. That's when shit hit the fan and the fan started spinning. Apple should be organic. It's on the Dirty Dozen list. The Dirty Dozen list is a list of the most pesticide-ridden produce items that's put out by the EWG every year. The EWG is the Environmental Working Group. It's an organic lobbyist group. This is from a Food Science Babe post. Here's the issues. Each chemical is different, and each chemical has a different safety tolerance level. The EWG counts all detections equally, ignores what each chemical is, and ignores what level it's detected at. The EPA, however, has tolerance levels for each chemical. These are conservative, and they're based on information, research, and risk assessments. The EWG does not compare their numbers to the EPA's. If you're saying, oh my god, the EPA is government, we can't trust it, remember the EWG is a lobbyist group. If you compare the pesticide residue measurements to the EPA standards, 99% of the measurements were below the EPA tolerances. I know this is small, but you could consume 450 servings of strawberries or 18,000 servings of kale without any effect of pesticide residues. And this is assuming that the kale had the highest amount of pesticides present that the USDA has ever measured. I hope you have a powerful toilet. Artificial anything. Broccoli isn't natural, it's a hybrid. That's artificial. Aspartame, of course. Beef. All meats were flagged because they needed to be organic. Research has shown that even if you feed cows a very high glyphosate diet, this will not affect hepatic gene expression, liver histology, or blood parameters, i.e. meat, milk, blood, etc. This is a German study. Dextrose is glucose. Bobby, I hope you never have to have a sugar IV in the hospital, because you'll get dextrose. Corn syrup is also glucose. It's the same thing. Durum is wheat. Glyphosate kills wheat. If it's used, it's only used in dry down processing. Fructose. Did you flag all the fruit too? Grits? I think all corn is GMO. Grits are corn. Maltodextrin is also sugar. MSG. Go Kick Rocks. And again, we mentioned wheat. And if you're going to cite glyphosate, tell me how much. They also flagged oats for glyphosate, and the amount of oats you'd have to consume for there to be any issue is epic! Oh, and just FYI, regarding all of this glyphosate fear-mongering garbage. And this is a list of regulatory agencies discussing the lack of issues with glyphosate. No, it's not carcinogenic. Limited evidence of toxicity. No evidence of glyphosate causing DNA damage. There you go. I did find it funny that the only foods that seemed to be green were artificial sweeteners and gums, which are fine. But if you have severe IBS, gums can be an issue. And sugar alcohols, if you consume a lot of them, they can give you the runs. So Bobby, I don't know where your priorities are, but I don't think they're in the right place. And friends, no approval from me.